not only for Black women, but for people who work with Black women. There are lessons to be learned in every chapter. For me, since the world stage is my office, the chapter on self-care was an important reminder. It reminded me that while I am strong, I do not have to be a superwoman too. Through no fault of their own, our Black grandmamas and our Black mamas have been teaching us to be invincible and never crack. This cycle must end. First and Only tells us why. In producing this magnificent work, Jennifer has written a love letter to our foremothers, our mothers, ourselves, and our daughters. She has seen Black women in our beauty, frailty, and humanity. She has honored our history of nurturing worlds and birthing visions. She has spoken to our possibilities of shifting atmospheres and changing environments. Her book is a foundational work, called forth from a deep place of knowing. It will help Black women position ourselves in the universe and walk boldly in our divine appointments. May you find yourself in the pages of this book. May you see yourself in all your beauty and perfection. May you recognize your greatness. May you discover that which you need to thrive at work and in life. I know I have. Nina Turner, speaker, cable news commentator, former state senator from Ohio, and former national campaign co-chair for Senator Bernie Sanders' 2020 presidential campaign. Part 1. What Black Women Face. Chapter 1. I See You. You are the first in your class, and sometimes the only. Maybe you were the first to go to college, the first to move away from your hometown, the first to have a child, or the first to overcome the odds. You have likely been the only Black woman in more educational settings or professional settings than you can count. You have accomplished more than most people in your family and community have. As the first, and often the only, Black woman to do what you are doing, you face a challenging road. You are sometimes misunderstood by your friends and family. You enter spaces where few have gone, but those spaces aren't always welcoming. Yet you shoulder on, attempting to do something that few people in your circle have ever done. You are the first, and you have often been the only. I see you. I see your beauty. I see your work. I see your efforts to hold it all, balance it all, and juggle it all. I see the pain you sometimes hide and are forced to display. I see your justifiable anger and confusion as it is weaponized against you. I see your anger being mistaken for rage, when sometimes it is sadness flipped inside out. Your contributions may be overlooked and your work undervalued, but I see you. Because you exist, I do too. Because you keep standing, she does too. This book is for you. Why I wrote this book. This book is not about how to get or keep a job. It's about how to heal yourself so you can sustain yourself. First and Only is simultaneously a love letter, a manifesto for progress, and a leadership resource. It is the opening argument to a trial on career advancement, asserting that the path for success for Black women is self-care, self-worth, and a willingness to push for progress even as we fight for our liberation. I wrote First and Only, A Black Woman's Guide to Thriving at Work and in Life, for 3 distinct reasons. First, I wrote this book because I wanted to center the experience of Black women. From our body to our hair to our marital status to our child rearing to our professional wages, Black women are inundated with messages that we are not enough. While the world may question the worth of Black women and whether we belong, it is not us, it is them. I wrote this book because I am tired of the gaslighting Black women sometimes experience in the workplace. We are told we are too loud, too bossy, too opinionated, or too Black. I believe the words of Malcolm X when he said, "The most disrespected person in America is the Black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the Black woman." Despite this, I believe we come from a lineage of women who thrived and overcame the odds.